The Latin word ambulo, meaning to walk, has contributed to several English words. Here are certain examples, along with their etymologies. Ambulate. This word directly derives from the Latin ambulo, through its past participle form ambulatus, meaning to walk about. In English, ambulate means to move about or walk, often used in medical contexts. Ambulatory. This word also comes from the Latin ambulatus. In English, it refers to a place where one can walk or move about, especially a covered walkway, or it can refer to a mobile patient who is able to walk. Preamble. The Latin ambulo gave rise to the noun ambulatio, meaning a walking. Over time, this evolved into Preambulum in Latin, which referred to a walking in front or preceding something. Eventually, it morphed into Preamble in English, which refers to an introductory statement or preliminary action. Perambulate. This word combines the Latin prefix per, through, with ambulo. In English, it means to walk through or traverse an area, often implying a leisurely or systematic walk. Ambulance. While the word ambulance doesn't directly come from the Latin ambulo, its roots can be traced back to a similar concept. The term ambulance is derived from the French word ambulant, which means moving or walking. The French term itself likely has roots in the Latin ambulo, due to the shared meaning of movement. In English, an ambulance refers to a vehicle specially equipped for transporting sick or injured people, emphasizing the mobility of medical aid. Circumambulation. This word combines the Latin prefix circum, around, with ambulo. In English, circumambulation refers to the act of walking around something, often in a ceremonial or religious context. It can also be used more generally to describe moving in a circular or surrounding path. Somnambulation. The word somnambulation comes from the Latin somnus, sleep, and ambulo. In English, it refers to the act of sleepwalking, where a person walks or performs other activities while still asleep. The term reflects the idea that the person is walking during the state of sleep. Ambulant. This term also originates from the Latin ambulo. In English, it describes someone who is able to walk or who moves about, often used in medical or legal contexts. Ambulatory. This term, originating from the Latin ambulo, describes a person or animal that is capable of walking or moving about. Ambulator. Derived from Latin ambulator, this word refers to a person who walks or moves about. It can also denote a pedestrian or someone who travels on foot. Ambulantory. This is an alternate spelling of ambulatory and shares the same Latin root ambulo, meaning to walk. It denotes a place suitable for walking or designed for walking, such as an ambulatory care facility. These examples demonstrate how the Latin root ambulo has contributed to various English words related to walking or movement. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you liked what you watched, consider supporting the channel by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the bell icon.